What's good, y'all? And welcome to my review of this week's episode of of Dragon Ball Super. But before we begin this review, I got something to say. Piccolo. I feel we should all give Piccolo his mad props for this episode because not only he faced off against a guy that he had no chance in hell beating, yet he still managed to. Yet he still brought his A game and probably would have beaten Frost had Frost not cheated. So we should all give Piccolo his due props. So enough jibba jabba. So let's start this episode. So we start this episode off where we left off last week with Goku off the ring, and actually we get after when Goku's knocked out on the floor after the ring out, Chi runs up to Goku and she's hugging him, hoping the guy's not dead. Which you guys, if you've been watching my reviews, a lot of these reviews for DBZ for Super, and I think I might have touched about this a couple times in my Kai reviews. But you guys will have known that I fucking hate Chi-Chi. She's definitely my most hated character in Dragon Ball. I absolutely hate the woman. Throughout, an episode, I think it was, 16 in Super, she's over there, telling Videl how to raise her kids, saying, Pan will not become a fighter, I'm tired of these Saiyans becoming all fighters, in Z, all she cared about was shoving books up at Gohan's ass, she wouldn't let him go with Goku to take care of Frieza on Planet Namek, or, take care of Cell, and Cell, and all she cares about is, Goku getting his Gohan, and okay, look what happened to him, now he's a fucking pussy. So, you guys know I fucking hate. And when I watched the part, I saw, Videl, the show's actually, Chi-Chi does give a little bit of a shit about Goku, which was nice to see, something that Videl actually, not Videl, Chi-Chi actually gives a shit, which was it was a nice moment between them. It's probably gonna be the only time I'll ever see where I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Chi-Chi for once. But seriously, whatever. But yeah, that's about Chi-Chi. So she's worried about I thought you were gonna die. Now first, I gotta say, Chi-Chi. I forgot, he's killed Frieza twice, he's defeated Cell, or he's helped Gohan defeat Cell, and defeated Majin Buu. Do you really think Frost is gonna do any real damage to him? He's gonna be his life is ever gonna be ever going against Frost. He's faced off against gods. Well, whatever. So after that, Frost comes in and he's like, "Hey, you okay, warrior?" And he's like, "Yeah, what tactic? I don't know what attack you used again." He's like, "I didn't know either. I was just desperate." Okay. So he picks up. So he gets him up, picks his arm up, and to a standing ovation. And they go. And then, he gets, and, Beerus is pissed off Goku, what the fuck, bro, what the fuck? And then, Champa, he's over there talking shit, which, I gotta say, I fucking love Champa's English voice actor. I don't know what the Japanese voice actor for Champa sounds like, but I love his English voice actor. Whoever voices him, great job. I love his voice. I love Champa's English voice. Should really listen to the Japanese, see how that sounds. Anywho. So he's talking, she's like, "Oh, it looks like you knocked our pack bar, didn't you, Beerus?" So, she's, Whis is "Beerus, composure." So he's like, "Oh, Goku, it's not about who wins or loses, it's about if you did your best." Oh, man, I love this show. So after that, Piccolo's up next to go against Frost, and Piccolo asks Goku, "Do I have a chance in hell to beat Frost?" Goku says, "No, you do not. All you could do is rough him up a little bit for Vegeta." So Piccolo, gets this. So Piccolo takes off his clothes, or his cloak, or whatever, that armor piece and that turban off. Does that have an official name that I'm not aware of? Whatever. He takes it off, throws it at the referee. Damn near kills him. And then we have the fight. Next, what Piccolo immediately does is actually charge up his, Makenko-san, or the special beam cannon. So he starts, and in most animes when people charge up their special attacks, in Naruto or DBZ, when Goku's charged up the Kamehameha, they just sit there basically waiting for him to finish his attack. Or when characters talking, they never stopped, attack him while he's in the middle of speaking. I think the only anime that actually did that was Bleach, and the first couple of arcs when Urahara was explaining how the Soul Society, and he was facing over to Ichigo, and Ichigo just sliced his hat open while he was talking. Yeah. Anyway, So, and actually Frost starts attacking, which was nice to see, kind of like destroying that, like, like cliched anime. Whenever like someone's talking about like their special attack, the other just sits there waiting patiently. So Frost, so he's charging him, and Piccolo's doing his best to block him. And then actually we see some moves that from Piccolo we haven't seen in a while. First, he clones himself. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I don't remember Piccolo ever having that ability, unless that was some shit that happened in the original Dragon Ball, because I don't recall ever in Z he ever, cloned himself. I don't remember him having access to the Shadow Clone Jutsu. So, anyway, so he starts cloning himself, Frost starts blasting, using his finger blast, taking care of the clones, Piccolo's still charging up, and after a while, and then, he actually managed to hit the real Piccolo, he still keeps attacking, he still keeps charging it up, and then, eventually, but he loses the attack, but then, manages to, he stretch his, left arm out, and wrap it around, Frost, which is nice to see, because we haven't seen Piccolo use, his stretchy arms since, the Cell Arc. So then he starts no, I'm going to hold you here, and I'm going to charge up my special beam cannon. So when he starts charging up, Frost eventually actually uses that, needle that's actually in his glove, which is actually how he cheated against Goku and Piccolo. He uses that, he loses the attack, and actually ends up hitting straight up at the barrier that's keeping this, the barrier by the ring, so, it doesn't, so people can breathe, and they're not in, the endless vacuum of space. So after that, so Frost is declared the winner, but actually, Jocko says, hey, referee, no, he's cheating, search him. Yeah, and he says, and everyone else is saying, yeah, search him. And Beerus, and Joe's how dare you use baseless accusations, just because you lost, Beerus? It's and then Chopper tells Jocko, if there's nothing there, I will personally destroy you. And Beerus is oh, never mind, no. And Beerus is no, search him. If he destroys, it's just Jocko. It's no skin off my nose. And he's yeah. And we're just yeah, it's just Jocko. Referee, frisk him. So he checks him, and then he does find the needle. And the referee touches it, and then the ref touches the needle, which makes him go unconscious, or at least delirious, or whatever, for a little while. And Frost is no, this is part of my body. And he says, no, they're definitely parts of triggering. Which then is pretty much then it's pretty much revealed that actually Chomp was very pissed off, huh? How did this happen? He has Avados, what happened? He's well, she said, and she's look, my lord, you said no, you just said give me fighters that could make me win by any means necessary, something along those lines. And he's pissed off. He's I will personally destroy you, Frost, and Vegeta. It's no. I decline, no. He didn't get disqualified. I'll beat him myself. And he's just Piccolo, you'll forfeit, right? He's sure, I'll do it. So Vegeta is going against Frost, and that's the first episode with them about to show that. Which wondering if Frost is not disqualified or was disqualified for the cheating. Wouldn't that mean also that Goku gets back in the ring because he was also facing against Frost, and he also had that needle thing. I guess we'll find out maybe later on throughout this arc. But yeah, so he ended with Vegeta going against Frost, and from the preview of what I saw, Vegeta ain't fucking around. But granted, he kind of isn't, because he's still just in his base Super Saiyan form. He ain't going full on Super Saiyan Blue against Frost. I don't know why. Why are they? Whatever, so yeah, Vegeta, or maybe he'll go on later on in the episode where he goes Super Saiyan Blue. From the preview, he looks like he just is normal, just base Super Saiyan form. So he'll go with, yeah, and the first episode ends there. And overall, really good episode. The art animation was also pretty good. I mean, nothing mind-blowing, nothing that spectacular, but, that was pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, guys, overall, I give this episode an 8 out of 10. It was nice seeing Piccolo getting some time to shine.